So at this point on the Equinox, the windshield has been cleaned. It was covered in bug splatter, as well as the front end. Now it's time to clean the Equinox, but you'll notice that I'm inside. I'm not going to be outside using a bucket of soapy water along with the garden hose, or probably how you would imagine a traditional way of washing a car. What I'm going to showcase is a waterless method, but not just any waterless method, but a foaming waterless method. And to do that, I have a couple unique tools here. Number one, I have a rinseless wash that can be used as a rinseless formula, which is when you do have a bucket of water and you dunk your sponge, you wash an area, and then you dry it. This is very popular, and I've showcased this in past episodes. But for this, I'm going to use the rinseless wash diluted in a foaming sprayer. Now, there's a lot of sprayers on the market. I like to use the ones that are imported from Europe, and the reason why is because they utilize a much thicker gauge construction, they last longer, and they produce more foam. So what I'm going to do is take this off, and I already have it filled about halfway with water. You never want to fill these all the way with water, and the reason why is because if you have too much water in the container and not enough air, well, you really can't pressurize it. So I have about halfway full of water, and I'm going to take my solution, and you can measure out exactly if you like. It doesn't take a whole lot. It's hyper concentrated, some more so than others, and it smells great, that particular product. I only like to use products that smell good because you know, I love detailing my car. I don't think it's laborious. I actually find it therapeutic, so I like to make the experience enjoyable by having chemicals that smell great. Anyway, so I have my solution. I'm going to shake it up a little bit, and I'm simply going to pump it. And they also sell a version of these sprayers that have a Schrader valve, so you can actually use your air compressor to pressurize it. But otherwise, it just takes a few pumps, and it has a pressure release here, and it'll tell you essentially, audibly, when it's full. Okay, I think I just heard it. And you simply spray it directly on the surface like that. And that's it. And what happens is the foam that's on the surface actually encapsulates the dirt and the grime, so it releases the grip. So when I take my microfiber towel and I wipe the surface, the dirt has already been loosened from the actual paint. And the reason that that's beneficial is you reduce the chance of inducing any scratching or marring in the surface as you wipe with microfiber towel. Plus, every time a bubble pops, it's introducing more cleaner to the surface. Now, the towel is just as important as the chemical itself. When you're cleaning your car, do not use inexpensive microfiber towels. Microfiber, the origins are actually for the janitorial industry. So when you go to a wholesale club and you buy a lot of bananas and big things of soda, and then you walk by the towels and you see a 50-pack of towels for like $15, those are designed for cleaning your bathroom. Do not use those on your ultra-thin, scratch-sensitive clear coat finish. Leave those at home for cleaning your bathroom. For your paint, invest in high-quality towels. I like to use a premium gold 360 towel, and the reason why I like this towel is because, number one, it's really high-quality construction. It has a satin border. One side has a plush weave that traps dirt, and the other side is a flat weave that's effective for wiping off polishes and waxes. So using it simple, fold it 4 ways. Don't just have it bunched up here in your hand. You want to fold it 4 ways, and I'm simply going to wipe in straight lines. Now, the reason I'm not doing this in a circular motion is because you're more likely to scratch the paint. And after you use a section, you can roll the towel up to expose a new section and repeat this process. And it's important that you have plenty of microfiber towels. I have a clean area right there I can use. And then what I like to do is I like to take a second clean microfiber towel, which you'll actually see this towel, how dirty it is, just from that one area there. Lots of dirt and grime. But see, it's trapped in the weave of the towel, away from the paint, so you don't have to worry about scratching it. I take a second clean, dry microfiber towel, and it's a good idea to always inspect your towels first, visually, and then using your hands to make sure there's no dirt or dirt trapped in the weave of the towel, so you don't scratch the paint. Take a microfiber towel, and this is your buffing towel. So this product doesn't really streak at all, but if you have any excess, it takes care of it. And the paint right now is clean, and this is a fast effective, and very easy way to wash your car. You can do this in the garage in the wintertime, when it's too cold to be outside, or if you're at a car show, or if you live in an apartment complex and you don't have access to a garden hose and a bucket. A waterless method like this is very effective. So I can't just stop at the hood, so I have to clean the rest of this Equinox. So I'm going to repeat this process and simply foam it up. Look at that. Whoops. Good thing it's not my car. Then, like I mentioned, the version with the Schrader valve comes in handy because if you got a big air compressor, you can just pump it and fill it. So I'm going to clean this. I'll see you back at the hood when I'm going to use a clay bar.